Guys, I am so happy to be back. Right. Great morning, Sable. Great morning, Dion. Great morning, Mommy. Great morning, Cedar. We are missing a few off this call here, but we won't worry about it because again, this will always be available for their playback. Right. Obviously, I wanted to make sure that we had the new hires on here. The new hires are important right now, right? But we'll get them next week. Now, obviously, we haven't had a call since the birth of legend Quincy Sims. And a lot of you guys know that he was born 2 weeks. He had to spend inside of the new ICU, newborn ICU. He is back better than ever. You wouldn't even know, right? But I just thank you for your thoughts and your prayers. And I just got to say that I had to start off this call that way. So with that being said, guys, let's get right into it. You guys know how we like to start off these calls. We always like to make sure that we praise our 1K earners. And we're back. Right. When I say that we're back, I don't mean like as if we ever left. I mean, we're back with people on the board who are actually making it happen. And we got some honorable mentions as well. So first and foremost, even though he is not on this call, I want to make sure that we give him a big round of applause and a big shout out. I want to shout out Robert Sherry with $1,420 this week, guys. Please get
Yes.
your phones off mute and shoot out.
Oh, shoot. Let's get it, Rob.
Now, listen, Rob is somebody that is definitely a fan favorite. You know, a lot of you guys had it in your heart just to make sure that you cheer for him. I know you guys are going to text him, even give him a call like, yo, man, why weren't you on the call? We gave you big dog praise this morning, as you should, right? Because he's definitely putting in the work, right? He's also somebody that's also recruiting people. You know, he brought in Autumn. Autumn brought in Cedar. Obviously, Cedar is someone also that we got to make sure that we give an honorable mention to this morning. So, you know, we don't have to give a full round of applause for Cedar, but we damn sure got to give it up for with the honorable mention. You guys know how we do it. Yeah, one of these, right? So not forget, like I definitely can't forget Dion Dawkins, another honorable mention. Ooh, right? Getting the job done, just leading by example. And that's exactly what we love to see here, man, at Bridge to Gap Marketing. So I'm super excited about that, guys, right? So, and on the agenda today, I put on the agenda that it's our season. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking like, I don't know what you guys were thinking, right? But, you know, most of the time when I say it's our season, people think, yeah, man, I mean, door to door is lit. We about to make money. You know, and yeah, absolutely. I mean it that way as well. But I do so also mean that we're about to grow. We're about to grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically now at this point, right? And I've learned a lot just by launching Philadelphia Market. It's put me back in my groove and things, right? You know, I know exactly what we need to get our juices flowing. And obviously, right, you know, for you guys that know me, you know I tell stories a lot so that you guys can get the point a lot. And I want to tell you a small story about why I started in this business. The reason why I started in this business was to make money, obviously, right? It was at a time where I didn't know what I was going to do. I just moved my mother, who was definitely on this call, right out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, it had just gotten way too dangerous for her, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I'm inside the house looking for jobs, right? Really, I want to have a rap career, right? And I knew I needed to make money. Bottom line. And sales was somebody, I mean, sales was just, you know, always popping up, right, in my feed, right, whatever I was on at the time, right? And I went for this job, and I'd already done some door-to-door sales before, but I didn't excel at it, right? Not the first time around, but the next time around, I knew exactly what I was up against. I knew that if I didn't perform, that I wasn't going to get paid, but I also knew that if I performed, then I was going to get paid a handsome ransom. So, you know, I took off right from the door as soon as I got the job, right? I remember parking my car, leaving a note on my car. I wouldn't, you know, I would knock on people's doors. I would be there early before they even left for work. I would be there when they got back from work. I would tell them, as long as you see my car, you know, my number's on my car, you can always give me a call. It would make me afraid to move my car. You know, I tell this story because I want you guys to understand my conviction when I came inside of this business, you know, and that, you know, that was the beginning of my season, right? I started to have a run of seasons, which lasted about 4 years. And inside of that 4 years, man, it was just amazing, right? Because I knew I could make money on my own efforts. And when you start off inside of this type of business, man, you really just want to take care of your loved ones, right? You know, meaning I had my mother, I just moved to New York. I also wanted to have a rap career. I just had my first daughter, Kayla. So it was very important to me to just make money. So, I wasn't afraid of any doors, right? Matter of fact, bring the doors on. I'm ready because all I want to do is be able to take care of my family, be able to take care of my loved ones, and be able to take care of me better than I've ever been able to take care of me before. And Door to Door gave me that. So I'm proud of that. But my second epiphany and the second time that it became my season was the first time that I actually trained somebody. When I trained somebody, it just a light bulb went off in my head because I realized then at this point that this business does not need me. Meaning it literally does not need me to actually grow. Meaning I can train someone like Dion, right? I can train someone like Sita. I can train someone like Dudley, right? And they're going to be able to go make money. They're going to be able to feed their family, do exactly what has brought me so much joy. And I'm going to be able to be taken care of in the end. And it let me know, like, hold up, this is season 2, right? And then I went on another, but then I went on a 10-year run, right, with that, with just helping others. And it's brought me so much joy. And it's why I created this company. It's why I'm so passionate, right? It's why I'm speaking to you guys today, right? Trying to make sure that I hit you right inside of your heart to let you know that it is our season to grow. Yeah, you're going to make some money, but you also need to be on the lookout for other assets, right? Assets meaning other bodies. Now, me personally, right, I love to invest in people. A lot of people like to invest in stocks and bonds, and absolutely, they're great, right? My newborn son, absolutely. I'm looking into a new Roth IRA for him now, right? I'm looking for somewhere to put his money now at this point. But, my biggest investment is in people, right? The relationships, networking, right? Because the relationships have always taken me where I wanted to go faster than anything else. The return on my time and my effort on just a relationship is effortless. I mean, it's really just, it's unlimited. Right. So I say that to you guys because I want you guys to understand that it is our season, not just because we're going to make money, but because it's time for you to grow. Right. And just like I realized that this business doesn't need me, you need to realize that this business doesn't need you. Literally, you can get inside of a position here in this company where you can train others. And once you help others, that helps you too as well. So look forward to your season. But I just want you guys to know, door to door, we are in fashion now at this point. Look out for those assets. Now, something I want to bring to you guys' attention because it's a worth honorable mention. It's worth the conversation right now. Now, you guys know we do door-to-door B2C sales, which is business to, which is us to consumer, right? Which is residential, right to the home. And then, of course, we do B2B, which is business to business, right? Whereas we go directly to the businesses. Now, on these different campaigns, we get different things that help us, right? That help us really grow this campaign. Right now, in the residential side of things, we have what's called the ACP discount. It's allowing us to give customers free internet service. So, with that being said, we're at a point now where we're going to definitely be able to grow and make some good money with this. If you know somebody right now that is looking forward to making some good money this summer, making growing a team, maybe even starting their own sales company, then this is where they want to be. If you know somebody, if you are it, right? If you say to yourself, like, you know what, Q, my season is definitely in sales, but this year I want to grow. I want to build. I want to build my own team. Then definitely let's do that, right? We have more opportunity than I really can even show you guys on this call now at this point. We just launched Philadelphia and they're already calling for Chicago 5G at this point. So I hope to inspire other leaders on this call. I was just having an amazing conversation with Dudley and Robert Cherry last night, right before we went to bed, probably about 2 a.m. this morning, as they really start to wind down, and literally they start to wind down. Now, meanwhile, by the way, guys, these guys are half my age. These guys are half my age. They're 20. I'll be 40 this year, and they're like, Q, I gotta go to sleep. They gave me 6 or 7 pounds. Why? Because I don't know why they felt bad for me because I'm still up at my computer and they're going to bed. And by the way, I beat them up this morning, right? Literally, they're probably just waking up now and I've been up since 7 a.m. I say that to you guys because this thing gives me all the energy that I need. But the conversation that we had really gave me a lot of energy last night. They asked me a lot of questions that had to do with their future. And you got to start asking yourself questions that has a lot to do with your future now at this point. You got to see your future clearer than anybody else. Clarity brings the change that you need. So please get all the clarity that you need here with us. Now, with that being said, guys, that does it for our call today. Obviously, we're going to start having these calls on a regular basis on Fridays, so please be on time. We start 5 minutes after. I just want to make sure you guys are alive and alert. Now, in closing, I always like to make sure I leave you guys with some vision, right, with your goals. Your goals this week are are to obviously, they're for you, they're personal, by the way. Goals are personal. They should be, right? But I want to share our goal with you, right? And I put this inside of the chat on last week when I sent out the final numbers. I said, I want to take this company to 200 sales per week, 200 sales per week. Now, currently last week we did 30 sales. I'm so excited, right, that you guys are here on the ground level. For guys like Akil, who are first time on this call, first time meeting me, I believe, right? And we haven't truly met yet, but we will soon, right? The idea is that I need for you to know that I'm very goal driven. I'm big on vision, right? And 200 sales, yeah, absolutely, very much so doable, especially with gentlemen like you, with a gentleman like you joining this company now at this point, right? We're all about sales. We're all about self-development. So we need other leaders, not just Akil, but we also got Yosef on the call, right? Who is definitely an asset. He's already sold against the competition here inside of Philadelphia. So he's going to bring a lot of a wealth of knowledge to us as well. Just some other honorable mentions who are not on this call is Tanika, right? Somebody that I already seen hold the camera up to her face, and she's on our Instagram page right now, right? Just showing me that she can do this position before I've even met her. Right, she's out of her comfort zone. It takes a lot of courage just to hold your phone up to your face, right, and just speak to the world that way, because you are speaking to the world. So that let me know live and alert who she is. Emmanuel, somebody also that I think the world of already. Why? Because he took the time to leave me some feedback on our YouTube page. Whenever I see a guy that's willing to take time right out their schedule, I know that they truly mean it. Why? Because you don't have to. Your time is your time. It's invaluable. I can never pay you guys for your time. That's exactly why I'm against the system of you going to get, of anybody having to go negotiate their salary a year in advance. That's why I'm so big on commission sales. That's why I champion 1099 entrepreneurs, right? I know it's the start of something big, right? It's our season, guys, is all I'm trying to say, right? So have the conversation, set the goals that you need. Obviously, right now, we got 21 sales on the board. Our goal this week really should be 40, because we should be looking at least at 10, we should be looking at least a 20 to 25% increase week over week. And that's the goals that we shoot for. So in order to do that, we're going to need all hands on deck. Right now, usually we have about 5 agents right now that are actively pursuing those goals, and you guys are doing great, right? But I'm going to ask for you guys to step it up, and I'm going to be the first, right? I'm going to be the first. I got Yosef meet me inside the office today. We're going to train, go over some things, and then we get into the field to go kick ass and take names. I promise you. So with that being said, guys, keep your goals in front of you, right? Today, right? Set it up. I think everybody can do 2 sales today. Everybody can do 2 sales tomorrow, because again, we do work on Saturdays. We do kick ass and take names. You know who the people are who can take Saturdays off? The people who hit tier 3. You hit tier 3, obviously, man, respect to you. We want to reward you with that day off, right? You take it, right? If you need it. But I can tell you this, either way it go, I'm not letting go of any advantages in my life. Any advantage I have, I want to keep that advantage. So I will be working Saturdays. I'll probably be working on Saturdays and in the field until this company hits $2 million. Until we hit $2 million. People are always saying, you always in the field. Absolutely. Because we're not doing $2 million a year yet at this company. And that's my goal. So I share my goals with you because I want you guys to know that my goals are big enough to fit you in them, right? And more. So with that being said, tell a friend and tell a friend again that Bridge the Gap Marketing is hiring. I'll speak to you guys soon. Alive and alert. We'll see you guys next week.